Cable's rolling.
Putting on the pressure.
Okay, I'm not showing any SA paint so far.
Yep.
I am bearing right on them though, right? Around 050 to 060 heading?
Correct.
Okay. I got 400 knots.
Oh, that's a good launch speed.
Yep. And I'm at Angels 28. Alright, I'm gonna put them off right here. That should give them enough sail, they'll probably get over land. You guys got your harms ready?
Copy that.
And you have your laser guided sidearms and all that ready?
They're going to put their anti-radiation. Yes, I am ready.
Okay, TALDs away.
Alright, let's turn back in. Turning left.
2.
Shack 2 TALDs. Braking right towards Hammer.
Turning left to 050.
2050.
Passive radars.
I see them both. Let's see if we can get a little closer.
Alright, Hammer, I am reciprocal heading of you. And visual on you 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
This is it. Missile, missile, missile. 5 o'clock low. Break left.
Missile launch at 5 o'clock.
Got nothing.
Roger.
I've got nothing.
Got him north of the airfield.
TALDs must be working.
Got some dirt. 4 o'clock.
Oh, there you go. You should see him now.
You see the trail? See the missile trail?
Right.
He just went
Magnum.
off.
Good Magnum. Hammer.
Magnum.
Missile, 3 o'clock low.
Second hammer.
Break
He
left.
started to
Magnum.
paint me and then he went off.
Magnum.
Good launch, Magnum number 3.
Magnum.
Good launch, Hammer's Magnum number 4.
Breaking right.
How many Magnums do you have left?
0.
Nice volley.
Winchester Magnum.
I see the
Sam,
launch.
Sam.
Missile,
guys.
12 o'clock low. Break right.
Mason, if you got some weapons for I got nothing.
I've got nothing.
Yeah, I'm not seeing them on RWR either at all. You guys aren't seeing them in the harm seeker.
I'm getting nothing from my early warning radar.
I
Yeah.
have nothing at the RAR myself.
I'm seeing the launch, but nothing in terms of the defense systems of the aircraft.
And there goes bumps.
Yep.
They got your bones?
No, I just passed up Hammer.
Okay.
That's what you call it.
Something like that.
You want to go Mavericks?
I'm in.
Alright. Let's go left. Put some harms on those passive radars at least, and then we'll switch over to Mavs.
Copy that.
Alright. Left to 050.
2.
Interview Hornets carrying a targeting pod.
Negative on mine.
I am.
Negative.
Okay. Are you 1688?
I can be whatever you want me to be.
1688, please.
Alright, let me get set up here. And then
Okay.
I can find some
Hand
character.
it off. Magnum.
Magnum.
155 pounds. Crash, jerk off. 132 pounds. Hey dude, nice work on those first two passes, man. You're just having way too much power and close.
It's like pay voice.
Got it.
Switching to Mavericks.
It's game time.
Roger.
Rifle. Off to the north.
What button do you have to hold to slew the Mavericks again?
TDC, depress.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we have smoke down there?
Shack.
Negative, that's destroyed stuff.
Roger. You're gonna have to tuck me onto the target then.
Hornet 1 checking back in.
Right.
2.
Little power.
Alright, I got one lit up for you. Look for the black smoke and fire at that.
Black smoke? Roger.
Black smoke. North of the airfield.
Okay, Bones is looking.
Somebody please let
Rifle.
me see a SAM launch.
Breaking north, and we'll look for SAM launch.
Traffic. F-14. 1 o'clock low. 2 miles. Whoa, I got dirt at 1 o'clock.
Breaking off.
Is it black smoke by a cluster of red
Bud,
dots?
2 o'clock?
Roger, roger.
Okay, I'm gonna have to come back around. But at least I have an idea on him.
Oh, somebody just hit my target. Let me pick another one.
Roger.
We're gonna launch. Anybody see it?
No.
I had one on the RWR for a minute, but it was gone within a second or two.
That looks cool. I gotta come around, I'm obstructed.
I'm gonna loop around the west side of the airfield.
Looks like I killed an S-300.
Are you
Yeah.
strafing them?
My rifle hit.
Somebody's strafing. AI.
I saw some, yeah, okay.
AI strafing.
Oh, that was you strafing?
AI.
AI, roger. Okay, I am west of the airfield. Continuing my turn.
Let me know when you're ready. What's your angels?
Just past 17.
Fuel state 5.4. I'm gonna launch my last Harmon at home.
What's the target?
Looks like a launcher.
Black smoke again?
Yes, at the black smoke.
Alright, I'm seeing 2 black smoke. If I bear north from the airfield, there's black smoke to the left and black smoke to the right.
To the right.
Copy.
Whoa, we got dirt at 3 o'clock.
Southern
The
one, you
right.
said?
The right smoke should be more southerly.
That is correct. Yeah, stay firm.
Yes, that's the one you want to go for.
Roger.
Sparkle on.
Copy. Running in. Bones in hot.
Oh, somebody just dropped GBUs.
On that target?
I see smoke. I'm gonna switch it to another one nearby. You're good to drop anytime.
Same area? Same
Roger.
smoke?
Same,
Okay.
same.
Okay. Shack. I'm away. Bones off to the west.
Watch it, there's mud. 11 o'clock.
Time to impact, do you know?
Negative.
Looking.
Yeah, it looks like there's 1 or 2 launchers left.
311 left of the final bearing.
I've got no external view on that panel.
I think it hit already.
I was gonna say that was pretty fast. So does that
I'm
mean
Winchester.
that it said unknown in F-14 killed
Okay,
red
let's
unknown
get the
S-300?
hell out of here.
That could be it.
Okay, I've got
Returning
one
to the
more
carrier
left.
group.
Roger. Coming around.
Roger, I'm gonna follow the same track. I'll come around the west side of the airfield and track north on the run.
Heading for Mother is 210.
210 heading from.
How did your rifles fare, gentlemen?
Good hits.
I got
Nice.
1 good hit. 1 of 2.
And good hit with the harm. Got 1 harm left. Field state now is 4,400.
I'm gonna have a problem finding the target. I don't know if there's any left.
Yeah,
I see a
there's,
couple
I
of
think
red
they're all
dots. Are you just west of the target, or northwest anyway?
Southwest.
Okay. I'm southwest of the airfield, about 10 miles out.
I think I'm gonna be first person back to home plate.
Say again, Mason.
I think I'm gonna be first person back to Mother here, so I'm gonna get set up.
Roger, I'm gonna establish in Marshall at Angels 5.
Alright, currently southwest of the airfield.
Alright, I got a target for you.
Roger.
Same group of smoke. Looks like a ZSU.
Is that you just west over the water?
Roger. Just 9
Okay.
feet wet.
Roger that. Alright. Turning north, running in.
Traffic. Flying gas station. 1 o'clock. 12 miles.
Target in sight.
Hey, I got dirt at 7 o'clock.
Alright, bones in hot from the south.
Hopefully you can find the laser through all the black smoke.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh, that turret just
Shack.
turned towards you too.
Shack.
Ah, damn, we've got mud. 11 o'clock.
Yeah, someone's painting me.
You see a launch?
Oh, it went. Yeah.
Target destroyed.
That strobe that was painting me went dead right when it hit.
Good
So,
shot, good shot.
Good kill. I am Winchester, but I have area. Heading up to the west.
Roger.
Deck is free and clear.
I got 2 rifles left. I'm gonna look for targets.
There's no air threat, right?
Negative.
Okay. I'm going to start heading back then. Bone checking out. Stay safe out there.
Mason in the break.
There are no targets left there.
That's because we're so good.
My wife just said, if I only cooked the way I play.
Well, you'd be a 5-star chef, wouldn't you be? We'd
Well,
have Gordon Ramsay on our hands.
always easier to annihilate a target when you don't have like 5 Su-30s coming at you.
True.
Radio tune
Entering the
127.5.
initial.
Okay.
62 feet approach radar contact, should climb on.
Lincoln inbound.
632-034-1310.5, 10.6.
Lincoln inbound.
632-034-1110.5, 10.6.
If you put the lightning pod in standby, does it park the sensor hit?
Yes.
See you at 10.
No.
See you at 10.
Oh, not on the Harrier, or?
At least it's not doing it now.
Oh.
And I don't remember how to get the thing off of its current target and go back to the front. You know, reset back to start.
Yeah.
It's alright, there's no targets left up here at the north side either.
Hey, did you get BRC? I didn't hear.
2, 9, or 5.
Roger.
Tower 632. Over.
Hey, I got some dirt at 11 o'clock.
So I'll climb to Angels 5.
Bones entering Marshall from astern. I will take Angels 2 if no one else is on it.
No. Entering the groove.
Actually, establishing at Angels 4.
Actually, Mason, since you're here first and you're probably lower fuel state than me, you should be at Angels 2. That means you're the next one to clear. I can go to 3.
Okay, I've got my fuel state's 3.2.
Roger. Going to Angels 3, fuel is 10.4.
632.
Perfect. Switching to Angels 2.
10.5.
That's weird, I didn't call Tomcat ball.
375 Ingle 2. 375 Ingle.
Four wire. I threw it down on the deck.
Okay, getting set up in the initial.
Bones, Angels 3 and Marshall. See you at 10.
632. See you at 10.
Update state, switch down.
632. State 10.3.
We've got 6 seconds, 1.2 when level clear down at 14, heading 120, stay safe.
Oops. That's why I wasn't getting needles. The ICLS is 2, not 1.
Mason in the break.
Vulture. 132 on and off, put them off all the time.
List shows Bones is up next for landing. Is that the case, or is Mason in priority?
Well, Mason's in the groove now. I have not received signal charter yet, so it should be Mason.
Positioning close against 1.2 straight ahead.
There is a friendly Hornet, 1 o'clock, 3 miles.
You're high and right. You're high and to the left, I should say.
Wave off.
Still a little left. Bring it to the right a little. Power.
632. Power. Roger.
And that's what happens when you don't fly for a month.
632.
It's okay.
Okay, Bones has signal Charlie. When I met.
It was looking fine, and all of a sudden you dropped well below the round down. I was like,
Turns out when you completely pull the throttle out, your ass just starts falling out of the sky.
Yeah, I've had that happen to me a couple times, man.
Oh boy, it's so true, like how fast you lose it. Holy smokes.
Yep. You know, an hour doing it, you'll be right as rain. I'm not sure what that means, but
yeah, you're right. I just got to go around the pattern a few times.
Yeah. That's totally the F-18 too, like the unresponsive power up and power down. Like you're fine, and all of a sudden then it just loses all its power and drops like
exactly. Yeah. It should have been a little bit more of a finer movement.
I was overshooting the deck, and I actually throttled down and shoved the nose over and made it land. I'm pretty sure I would have totally jacked up the landing gear doing that.
I mean, I tried to make it land, but it landed. I mean,
I love in the Chuck's guide it says, you know, you should crash into the carrier. This is completely normal.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, no, that's not normal. That's not normal at all.
At all.
Bones leaving Marshall.
Whoa! Well, I got it down. On the Tarawa.
A vertical landing, or?
Yeah, you could say that.
Or was it like a classic approach?
semi-classic. It would have been a short rolling landing.
That's cool.
But I'm on fire.
Better than you are fire.
Well, I might be if I don't get out.
I mean, I think I became a fine misty particulate on the back of the deck there.
You could call this a semi-ramp string.
150 level angle 1.2, clear down 114 minutes.
It's salvageable.
I love the fake fire on the Harrier. It's just sort of like instead of it actually coming from anywhere, it's just sort of like on top of the wing.
It just is. It just is. Don't ask any questions. It's just there.
Yeah.
Bones in traffic.
Hey, I got dirt at 7 o'clock.
Bones coming in hot with those wings peeled back.
If I wouldn't have dropped the throttle so much, I probably would have landed on the deck.
Right.
That's
Well,
the time I got it on the boat.
Yeah, it's a step closer, right? Bones, what are you doing?
He's gonna kiss off. He was trying to get it over the speed of sound there.
Yeah,
Oh,
he sure
okay.
was.
Kiss off.
Told
Kiss
you.
off.
I thought he was entering the groove to land, and then all of a sudden I see him
Kiss off.
bat out of hell.
632.
Oh man, there's still one Shilka left at the southerly S10 site.
I bet the guys in there shit their pants. Or they've abandoned their post. Alright, gentlemen, it's bedtime for this guy.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do the same. I'm just gonna guide Bones in and call it a night.
Alright, boys, have a good
All right,
one.
Mason.
I'll hopefully see you Wednesday.
Hope so,
See ya.
man.
Alright, dude, later.
Yeah, Bones, before you logged on, I landed the F-14 on the carrier twice.
Nice. Congratulations.
Thank you. Did it without needles because I couldn't figure out a way to turn those on. So,
2 switches and 1 knob.
right, I'm like, I know it's in here somewhere. I couldn't locate it. So, I'm getting there. A little bit more reading.
Tomcat ball.
632. Tomcat ball. 8.6.
Okay, you're very left. But you're working your way into the crosshair. Come right, a little high. Okay, hold that slope. Looking good, hold it. Nice job.
2R.
Whew, that's my first trap in like 4 days.
I'll
Great.
take it, it's a 2-wire.
Looks good all the way in.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, so like I figured out where the tack can was, and I could see I was on the right channel. But I couldn't find where the instrumentation was for the ICS, or the ICLS rather.
So on the right panel, where you choose air-to-air mode and all that, the far right of it, there are some toggle switches. The upper right one and the one beneath it, you want to flip up. That turns the needles on, and the other one turns the needles on in your hood. And then down below it, on your right armrest panel, at the very top of it, there's a knob there. And that's the ILS channel, which by default is on 1, so just right click it once and it'll go to 2. And then you have to choose AWL PCD for the steer command. You know how there's a tack and you have to choose the one in the middle.
I
No
see air
complicated,
to
but
air. I see the landing.
Okay, yeah, so you choose landing.
Right.
Now go to the
And-
bottom with the horizontal buttons, where it's the tack
yeah.
and dust. The third one is AWL PCD.
Yeah.
You choose that one. That's all weather
Do you-
landing.
Alright, so do you like keep tack in on to navigate to the boat and then you switch over to the all weather landing?
Yes. All weather landing has tack and built into it, just at like a shorter range.
Oh, okay. So, like,
it will still give you
there's
your
a-
distance from the boat and the bearing and all that.
Oh, okay, cool. So like I don't lose tack in. Once I'm in range of the boat, I just switch to AWL and I keep the tack in.
Yep. Yeah, the tack
okay.
end will still be reporting to you.
But this also provides the ILS, or?
Yes, because if you're not in that mode, you won't see ILS needles.
Right.
And if your HUD is not set to ILS, you won't. You'll see the needles. Let me rephrase. The AWL will give you ILS, but you won't see needles unless you flip the toggle switches that are on the upper right.
Right. This is the
one toggle
display
switch.
panel, so
Yeah.
it
So one will
determines
show
what I
you
see
the
on the
needles
HUD.
in the HUD, and the other one shows you the needles in the VSI.
Right, okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I'm showing a needle here in the VSI and corresponding needle in the HUD. But you said there was actual ILS. I jumped into a 14 so I could see what you were talking about.
Oh, okay.
So there's an ILS, set of ILS stuff here that I should be also turning on and switching the channel?
If you look at your right armrest
Yep.
and look over to the right of it towards the canopy, there's a knob that says ARA 63 control.
Yeah, I see it now.
See how it's
Okay.
1, 3, 5, 7? Those are the ILS channels. So by default it's on 1. So you would
Right.
right click it once to get it to 2, and so on.
Right, and do I need to turn it on at all? Like, is there a switch for me to turn it on?
Yes, but it's good practice, but in these missions they're on by default.
Right, okay. But if I wanted to turn it on or off, could you tell me where to look for that?
Yeah, to the right of the knob, it's going
Yeah.
to be a little obscured by the canopy wrist. You got to kind of look under. There's a toggle switch. It's kind of light colored tan.
Right, and that's the ILS switch?
That's the power switch. Yeah, up is on, down is off.
For the ARA 63 control power switch.
Yes.
And that's translation. That's the ILS.
Yes, that's the ILS radio.
Okay, I gotcha. All right, that's cool.
Yep.
I'll reread that Chuck's guide when I get to it. But I was just figuring out the radio today because I did a cold start in the 14 the other day.
Did you wait all 7 minutes for the INS to align?
Yeah, well, not a big deal because I was still figuring out where everything is. He was actually aligned for the fine, fine aligned before I even, before I finished everything I was supposed to be doing. And then I took off and flew around a bit, but I couldn't get in touch with the ATC for some reason, and I figured out, like, I guess I figured the radio out. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, because you have two radios. The pilot's radio up front, the 158, its range is only for military and NATO channels. Everything else is the Rio in the back.
Right.
So if you have ATC that's like 122.7, for instance, you have to tune it in the back seat.
Right. No,
and then you have to broadcast on that particular radio.
Right, on the VUHF. But in order to get the radio to work today, so I could talk to the tower on the Abraham, I had to switch the UHF to manual, and then I switched from both to main, and then I typed in the proper radio channel, which for the Abraham is 225.5, and then I could talk to him. But I couldn't, like, the last time I tried it the other day, I was in Nevada, and I had it on both manual and both, and it wouldn't work. So I'm not sure what was going on there.
Well, for when you tune 225, was that this mission that we're in, or was that? Okay, because the D board is saying that ATC for Abraham is 127.5.
Okay, yeah. When I bring it up on the ship, the listing in the like, if you hit your radio, you'll see that it'll say, CV72 Abraham, and then it'll give you actually in